What's up, everybody? I hope this video finds you in good spirit. This is going to be a love reading, darling. Okay? Keep in mind that these messages are timeless, so whenever you see it, it's the right time and it's meant for you to see it, okay? Also, this is a collective reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest out the door, because you don't want to add that drama in your life, baby. Okay? So let's just get started, all right, spirit? Wow, okay, we already got cards jumping out. Yeah, the Page of Red Phoenix in reverse, Two of White Tiger in reverse, and the Ten of White Tiger in reverse. Wow, okay. So it's like you've seen things for what it really is. It could have been like a past relationship here, I'm seeing. Maybe somebody, maybe you're once dealing with, they just don't know how to say they're sorry, right? This is somebody that's very, probably very immature. Yeah, you have a soul tie with this person. You have a strong connection with them, with the lovers here. Ten of Dragons in reverse, and then the transition. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you're seeing it for what it really is. It seems like this person that you could be dealing with that's in your energy, you're seeing them that they're refusing to change for the better, so you're kind of leaving that in the past. I'm proud of you. Good for you. You're like, you know what? This is what I'm seeing. It's like you're saying, you know what? I'm vibing up here. I've done so much healing, but the person that my heart belongs to, they're still down here. So we're never going to see eye to eye. We're never going to mesh. They're all the way down here. They want to entertain karmics and do other funky shit. I'm over here working on healing, being a better person. So let's just take a look. That was just like scratching the surface, all right? Let's see, what love messages are coming in for the collective spirit? Benevolent ancestors, spirit guides. What love messages we got? Three of Black Tortoise in reverse. It's like an impatient energy here. Somebody here is very impatient, whether it's you or the person you're dealing with. Somebody that needs shit, they need shit done yesterday is basically what I'm getting at. And then we're going into the Four of Black Tortoise. Wow. Very slow moving, by the way, is what I'm picking up. Very slow moving, especially when it comes to a commitment. And I feel like your patience were running thin about some sort of commitment with this person, so you probably kind of like left them high and dry, or they left you for somebody else, whatever it is. You overcame that difficult situation though, because the mountain is right behind the tortoise. It was a slow process, but it was very much worth it. You became more wiser. Yeah, nose is itching, especially when you dove into like the deep murky waters of your own traumas and emotions. It's like you've done a lot of growing and a lot of healing, and now you're like somebody that's very much grounded. Whatever like whatever once triggered you, you're able to recognize those patterns. I like it a lot. You're seeing things very much clearly for what it is. And we have the King of Dragons. So you probably focus on your finances more than anything. You're seeing, like I was saying, you're seeing things for what it is. And what it is that somebody is very much unreliable here. Could be an earth sign. Also fire signs too. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries energy. There was a lot of passion between the two of you, but I feel like commitment was the biggest issue. Somebody was very much still for the streets, if you know what I mean. They didn't feel like being tied down, even though it's crazy, because what Spirit is telling me is like they try to find you and other people. I feel like whoever it is I'm reading is somebody that you're no longer in connection with, but you have like this strong tie to this person. You think about them, they think about you, but I feel like the last time you guys spoken is like you see exactly for who they are. Like, okay, you're a player. I shouldn't take you seriously. not even as a friend, I can't rely on you. And that's the sad truth. And I feel like whatever you did, you're making this person do some sort of introspection as well. But they're very much stubborn. They're very stubborn. It's like somebody's refusing to change. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, baby. They're refusing to change. They're either receiving some sort of bad karma. The karma is kicking their ass, okay? And what I'm hearing is that they really fucked up a relationship with a really good person, and that's you that I'm reading. They really did. And they caused a lot of emotions too. Look at the water. You see how crazy these waves are? Because this is upright. But in reverse, it's like waves of like a tsunami. Think about that, like a tsunami of emotions overcame, and you were left in the dark. Also Virgo and Gemini energy, as well as Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, of course, just said Virgo. And then fire signs. Yeah, they probably put you in third-party situations. Kept you very much confused as well. Yeah, someone from your past, Six of Red Phoenix, which would be like the Six of Cups energy, and then the Three of Red Phoenix in reverse. So you're definitely someone from your past. I feel like this was a repetitive behavior. And like I said, your patients were running thin because they kept repeating the same behaviors. You could have been like on and off again relationship too. But they rather, hoe around. This person chose lust over love. And that's why karma is dead center, whooping their ass. Because it's like, this is what I'm hearing. It's like they probably asked God for somebody like you. And then when you came along, they fucked it up. And now they're asking God again for somebody like you. And God is like, no. Deal with your consequences of your own action. You're never going to meet somebody that's this reliable again. Never. Because you wanted to fuck around. Ten of White Tiger. This is literally somebody overcoming betrayal, and that's you. You're overcoming this betrayal. And look at this tiger. He's like deep in water. Neck deep in water. But yet you still rise above everything. And it's in reverse. So the Ten of Swords in reverse. Overcoming a betrayal. Hierophant in reverse. Breaking up some sort of soul contract. The soul contract has been null and void is what I'm hearing. Because somebody is very much either emotionally manipulative in this situation. And again, not very reliable. This will be the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Not getting your fair share. Somebody that's very much one-sided relationship. You're very much unhappy with the Sun in reverse. So you took action. Could have made you feel insecure. Yeah, very much all up in your head. Because somebody wasn't truthful here. There was a lot of lying and manipulation going on here that you didn't know behind the scenes. Again, somebody's being a freaking hoe. The King of Wands in reverse, I always say that is the definition of a hoe. Like for the streets, okay? Somebody that's cheating, very promiscuous here. They're also very reckless with their words, with this Queen of Swords in reverse too. Somebody that's very reckless with their words. Like they talk to you like from the side of their mouth type of shit. So you're putting your focus on elsewhere. You cut them off. You're focusing on bigger and better things, okay? Let's take a deeper look at what's going on in your love life. See, what's coming in romance, love and romance, and what advice do we have for the collective watching this video? Yep. You're being advised right now is to focus on yourself, focus on your health, your finances, just doing better, right? You're somebody that's very independent. 10 of Wands. It's still burdening you. It's like it still lingers a little. It could be a little bit lingering on, but it's still like weighing heavy. What I'm hearing is like not victim mentality, but it's like, damn, how can somebody treat me like they supposedly love me this much, but yet they toss me to the side and all that. It's like you found out the hard truth of what love and romance can be. It's like the negative side, but you're being advised not letting that, carry on to the next relationship, right? It's just water weight. You gotta just let that shit go. Yeah, it's water weight. 5 of Cups is still lingering in your mind. I feel like you still miss this person, but I don't think this is the one for you. At least not in this lifetime, because they're still in that karmic energy. They're still like, you up here, they're down here. You're going to get offerings from people, but I feel like it's not genuine. I'm just putting it right there. Whoever it is I'm reading. Because it's like an offer coming in, but it's in reverse. It's not genuine. This would be like a totally different person. Somebody who can be like kind of manipulative when it comes to emotions. So kind of be on guard here. Yeah, you may have to let somebody go that you don't even want to deal with. Or that okay. It's kind of hard to explain into words what they're showing me. But it's like you're going to recognize these patterns. When you see a red flag, address it as a red flag, okay? It could be anything. Let's say, for an example, you discuss your future plans, right, with this person. Instead of like saying something like, "Oh, that's great," or or encouraging or something nice, they belittle you and they talk down to you. Why would you continue to entertain somebody that's literally shitting all over what it is that you're aspiring to do? That's a red flag. Treat it as such, because if you don't, it's going to get worse. That's what I'm picking up. It's something along that. It's either that or they do something like maybe they just send unsolicited naked pictures to you out of nowhere and you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought we were just talking and dating. Like, what are your intentions here? And then they're like bullshitting, saying, oh, well, I'm just a very hyper sexual person and I just need to know if you could keep up. And it's like, that's a red flag. We just barely met on an app and you're sending me shit like this? And you're saying your intentions are genuine? I think not. Especially that quick. Like, hello, you're obviously here for one thing only, right? So it could be you venturing out as well. You are receiving some sort of messages here, and I feel like it's from multiple people. But there is one that is a potential suitor for you to grow, and they may live at a distance from you. So kind of keep yourself in check, right? Especially when you're feeling like left out in the dark, right? Especially your triggers, because we got the Queen of Swords. Like, this is somebody that's ready to cuss a bitch out, and she's here twice now. Where else did we see her? Queen of Swords in reverse. Where is she? I could have swore we saw her. Because we just talked about somebody that has right here, the reckless mouth, right? Maybe it's you with the reckless mouth, right? Dealing with your past person and those triggers keep coming up. So you're still in that reckless mouth. Oh my God, nose is itchy. So that's confirmation. So you have a choice. You can either go about a situation, because I feel like maybe they're going to leave you high and dry at one point, and it could have to do like they're genuinely busy at work and they just forgot. Like, they really did. and that triggers your abandonment issues or something, and then if something happens or triggers you and you're like ready to cut somebody out. You could be thinking they're like juggling you and somebody else, or they may have somebody else and it's triggering you, and you're like, maybe that's why. Like, be honest. But there's a tower moment coming up. So kind of keep your emotions in check, okay? Yeah, there's a tower moment, but you have an offering here. You could screw up this fucking thing. That's what they're saying. Like, you can literally screw up something good because you're not putting yourself in check. When you're overthinking things, get out of your head. Don't believe everything your mind is telling you, okay? Because look, you got something really genuine coming your way. It's just you needing to weed out and noticing the red flags, okay? And I'm going to show you these cards. Like, you do have people coming your way. They're showing up as maybe they are genuine, but they're not. Follow your intuition on this as well. If something doesn't feel right, listen to it. But yeah, it's like you're thinking either somebody is juggling you or they're playing games, somebody that's indecisive about things, and you're like, no, ready to cuss them out, ready to start a fight, ready to start something, and then boom, catastrophic disaster breaks out. I'm not saying it could be physical, but, and you know, this is like potential. I'm seeing a strong attraction. They find you attractive. You find them very attractive. And they want to offer you a cup, but not with that attitude. So put yourself in check. Look, this can actually lead to marriage, bitch. Okay? It can lead to marriage. You just got to really pay attention and focus on these insecurities of yours, okay? Put that in check. Ground yourself. Because I feel like you're focusing on the wrong shit. Ground yourself, especially when it comes to your emotions. I feel like you're dealing with somebody that is very emotionally very mature for them. I was going to say immature. That's you. If you're going to be snapping on somebody for something this little, okay? Because it's a page, damn it. And this showing up as a fucking King of Cups. This is somebody that is emotionally mature. All right, they have emotional intelligence here. But I feel like your impatience is going to be your downfall. You being impatient with somebody or them impatient with you is going to be your downfall. And it's all connected because of something that happened in your past. Six of Cups in reverse, and then the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. We saw that here in the King of Swords in reverse. Because of you being manipulated by somebody from your past, and that trauma is still lingering around, so you have to deal with it. Or else you're just going to be in a repeated cycle. It's just going to keep happening over and over and over again, and you're going to just sit there with the victim mentality and say, oh my God, I don't know why nobody loves me. Bitch, do you love you? Would you deal with you? Ask yourself that. Literally, I don't mean to be this type of person, but here at Rainbow Fish Tarot, we're going to ask those hard questions because I want you guys to be with the love of your lives, to have the career of your dreams, all of that stuff, right? So if you're always in your way and you're always your worst enemy, maybe it's time to stop pointing fingers at other people and start pointing it back at yourself. Start looking in the mirror and saying, okay, when something happens, I react this way. What can I do to change it? Okay, that's what I'm picking up. It's just somebody you hear or somebody you're dealing with has this fucking chip on their shoulder. That's what it is. Somebody has a chip on their shoulder. And they're just very salty. And it has a lot to do with the past relationship that is lingering in. Could also have to be addictions too. Somebody could be dealing with a codependent or obsession here. Could also be very possessive, or somebody you're dealing with is possessive and controlling. But you have some sort of blockage, especially here in the heart chakra. So maybe you need to get yourself aligned, cleanse, all right? You need to show some sort of restraint too, especially acting on this impulse. They're advising you to take a chance too with the hand of cards. There is a risk, but you need to strategize. You do have options as well. Just make sure not to show your entire deck. You know what I mean? Like to lay your cards out. Just, you gotta, oh, what he's playing, oh, with that, oh, go fish. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep your cards close. I'm not saying just be completely closed off, but in the beginning, you just gotta test the waters. Don't hold somebody at a high standard so early, okay? I know, especially me, being a Pisces, I get it that we can lose ourselves in fantasy land, but when fantasy and reality don't, mesh well together, it can be fucking disastrous, and then we put ourselves in a position where we're depressed and we're like, oh my God, I can't believe it. That's why we're in our delusion, okay? So we have to really keep that in check. We can't be putting people on a pedestal so quick just because they're attractive, just because they have the same interest as us, just because the vibes are good and we have a good connection and they make us feel, ooh, Just relax. Just take your time, okay? Slow and steady wins the race. That's what I'm hearing. Literally, slow and steady wins the race. It's like the tortoise and the hare. Oh, what are we talking about mirroring? What are we talking about? Putting that mirror to yourself, huh? Self-image, reflecting our wounds, or needing to do some sort of introspection. You and your person could be mirroring each other. We also need time. Cycles. Time to heal and progress. This is your calling to... Yeah, see? This date, you're having insane chemistry here. But I feel like you're looking at it as this is someone you're in competition with. That's kind of narcissistic, if you ask me. Why would you be in competition with somebody that you supposedly want a romantic relationship with? Whatever. Whether that's you or somebody you're dealing with, right? Because we got the snake. Somebody sneaky here. Competition, enemy. Someone who's very clever, malicious. You need to look over your shoulder. This could also be the other woman. Maybe this is your ex and the person they left you for. The third party here could have some sort of influence. But you are meeting somebody new. You're being advised to get back out there. It's okay. It's safe for you to love. But make sure you're open to receiving it. Make sure you're dealing with any kind of trauma here, okay? There is passion between you and this new person here. An insane chemistry is mutual. You feel this. If you're wondering if this person feels the same way I do, yes, they do. It's just have fun. Just have fun. Live in the moment. Don't worry so much about the future. Don't focus too much on the past. That's how you get depression and anxiety, okay? I'm going to put this into introspection for you guys, what anxiety and depression is. We're anxious because we're focusing too much on the future. We don't know what the future outcome is for us. We're depressed because of something that happened in the past. You need to be in the present. Your mind is over here, but you physically are in the now, in the present. But your mind is always in the past, or your mind is always in the future. So I need you to ask these questions. I need you to test out your senses, okay? What I mean by that is you ask yourself these questions. What do I see? What do I smell? What do I taste? What do I hear? What do I, things that have to do with your senses. What do I feel? And you answer that so that way we can be in the present. So the mind, you're tricking your mind into like, okay, we're in the now, okay? Stay out of your head. That's all I gotta say. Stay out of your head. I know it's easier said than done, but you have to stay out of your head. You can be your worst enemy, at least from what I'm seeing in these cards. You have gambling, problems with addictions. Look at that. Addictions is here twice. Or bad finances could play a role. But yeah, addictions, gambling. Maybe somebody has a gambling addiction. or they just spend their money recklessly. They're addicted to shopping. They're addicted to, whatever. But finances could also be an issue. What else, Spirit? Intuition. And look at that. It said the red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later. What'd I say? What did I just say? 25-25 on the timer too. Which is a double 7. So 777 jackpot. You hit the jackpot, but only because you're listening to your intuition. I already told you you're going to meet people that don't have genuine intentions. So you have to listen to your intuition. And what I mean by your intuition is not being up here all the time. If you get that feeling, that gut feeling that something doesn't feel right, if something, the first thing that hits your mind when you think of this person, not you sitting there and wondering. No, it's the first thing when you think of this person's name. When you say so-and-so, and then the first thing that hits you, boom, they're playing you. That's your intuition. That's your higher self getting you. It comes like that. You don't have to think about it, all right? Listen to your intuition. I'm also asking those questions, like tough questions, that may be a little uncomfortable. That might be something like, wow, okay. Look at that. This one came up, cycles. Fate, karma, something ending and something beginning. So one cycle ends, so another can begin. If you're not listening to intuition, if you're still, what we're discussing earlier, if you're still in that, fight or flight mode, if you're still reckless with the mouth and those triggers you're not dealing with, you're going to be in a never-ending cycle. So you have manifest. Tell the universe exactly what you want. That is, listen to what I said. Exactly what you want. Not what you don't want, because then you'll manifest that too. Write down what it is that you see in a person. All the positive things that you want in a person. Don't write down, I don't want them to be unfaithful. I don't want them to lie. No. Reword that. Say, I want someone who's faithful, who is loyal, who tells the truth, who is emotionally intelligent, who is, handsome, who is, who makes 6 figures or whatever. That's how we're manifesting. See it, believe it, and it's yours, okay? Also, feel it is what I'm hearing too. Thank you, Spirit. Feel it. How are you going to react and feel when you meet this person? I don't think anyone's ever told you that. Welcome to Rainbow Fish Tarot, baby. All right. We also have confession. Someone has something to tell you. All right? They have to tell you something. And we also have no at the bottom of the deck. It's not the right time. I feel like about you, dating may not be the right time, especially if you're dealing with past situations or hurt and trauma. We got to get through that. And it really depends on you. It really does. You're also someone that could be figuring themselves out when it comes to sexuality. Maybe you're open to dating the same sex. Maybe you're open to trying someone who's transgender. Who knows? Sexuality is very much fluid, all right? I always say not everybody's 100% straight. And if they are, they're lying to themselves. They are, okay? You sitting here and tell me that you don't see somebody of the same sex ever in your life that's attractive? Okay, keep telling yourself that. You also have pets. Getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love, or there's some sort of pets could be significant. I'm also seeing like a dog, maybe a cat as well. Hell, it could be a goldfish, all right? Either getting a new pet or you're spending more times with your pet and you're giving your pet all that love and attention that you're craving. You also have liar. Be careful, someone sneaky. Hello, red flags, intuition. Be careful, somebody who's sneaky. All right. Yeah, we have commitment, especially with this new person. There's commitment. Things are about to get serious. Mercury retrograde. So probably during the next Mercury retrograde season. I have no clue when that is. Where there's electronic issues, communication issues, or needing to review everything. Well, during that next Mercury retrograde season, wow, left ear just started ringing. The download I'm picking up is when those triggers are going to start happening. That's when you need to because during that time, that's when communication is kind of fucked up, all right? And yeah, there's also pregnancy. Someone is expecting. Whether it's you could be expecting or getting pregnant. You could be fertile, or if not, it's just something you're creating, okay? It's some sort of creation. Maybe this is the creation or bringing into life this, relationship. Oh my God, I had a brain fart. Let's see what your person, past or future person, would like to say, and then we'll end the video here. So let's see what they would like to say. I want to be more than friends. Ooh. I feel like that's from your new person. Somebody that you probably already know this person. And you maybe are just friends, but they want to be more than friends. What else, Spirit? We need to let each other go. That's your past person. I feel that's your higher self saying that to your past person. You both need to let each other go. Because you got somebody that wants to be more than friends here, and that's a new person. I hide behind material things. Obviously, we saw money problems here. It's like filling up a void. That's what it is. You're just filling a void space because it could be from a trauma response of lacking. You and I were too young. I want to tell you how I feel. I feel like this is this person that wants to be more than friends. That's what they want to tell you, how they feel. They feel a lot about you. Or I'm also picking up this could be one-sided. And what I mean by that is that maybe you don't find them attractive, like your type. But they are your type when it comes to romance. They may not be your type physically, but romantically, yeah, they're definitely your type. And look, I'm so attracted to you. And that's what I was going to say. Maybe they're attracted to you romantically, but you're not attracted to them romantically. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. I left when I saw you with someone. I feel like this is you saying this to your past person. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. It's time for me to heal now. Yeah, this is definitely you speaking to your past person. Because your past person is not available, if you're wondering. I still wait for a sign. You need to stop waiting. This is your fucking sign, all right? I feel you're leaving me behind. They feel you're leaving them behind, and they're fucking scared shitless because I did pick up somebody's forced to do some sort of introspection. I'm starting to understand our connection. They're never going to find someone like you, and that's a shame. But that's their problem. What we're focusing on is you and what you need to do so you can manifest what you desire in love and romance. It has a lot to do with traumas that you need to heal. I feel like Reiki healing may help opening up some of those chakras. If you are interested in that, I'm not a Reiki master, but I do know people that do Reiki and they're phenomenal, okay? I could point you in that direction and they can give you a Reiki consultation to see what issues are. But me, the services I provide will be in the description box below. I do provide readings. I'm open with booking personal readings, all right? You'll find that link to my stand store in the description box below, as well as the bio and my profile if you're interested, okay? There is a sale going on for the month of January, and it will end, so you don't want to miss out on these prices, okay? All right, until then, you guys, that is your love reading. I love you guys so much. Until next time, take care. Toodles.